You are watching a master at work.
And please, keep our theater clean by disposing of trash in specified containers. And remember, gift certificates are available for any special occasion. Enjoy the show.
Happy Sunday, big salute to everybody that's in the building. If you have not worked on a go like button, please make sure that you do. I definitely appreciate each and every last one of you all. Salute to the multi sector. I know y'all have so much going on. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. This don't have nothing to do with me. I'm over here minding my business. What I do know is that we are today the second. We are 22 days away from trial. That's all I'm focused on. So I appreciate my resourceful sources who have been sending me the drama and things like that going on in the Mo3 sector. But y'all, honestly, if it don't have nothing to do with Mo3, Yella Beezy, any of the key players, I don't care to hear about it. I am the truth hers. Thank you for dropping down and dropping in the chat. I think this is the first time I've ever started a live and not a day of nobody dropping down in the chat. Girl. She's easy. Yeah, I got too much going on, and there's bigger and better things that we need to be focused on. I don't care who's sleeping with who homeless, who not homeless. That's why you need to get your membership over here in the city. Over here, everybody got houses, girl. You don't have to worry about things like that. Goodness gracious, if we could stay focused, maybe we could get somewhere like that. Anyhow, I wanted to come live today and talk to y'all about what happens if Yella Beezy walks. And what made me think about this was over the past couple of weeks, well, really, it's just the beginning of the time, but over the last couple of weeks, hey, Angel, we've been kind of having back and forth discussions even more. I want to see about some people are saying Yella Beezy gonna walk, he gonna beat this case, and then you have other people that's saying, no, I don't think he is gonna beat it, and I just don't see that happening. If you like me, I feel like there's gonna be a RICO coming, ensued very soon, very, very soon, just from the way the prosecutor was talking in court. But again, we don't know. We have no idea. But nonetheless, we are here. Salute, no nonsense, Stucky. I keep thinking the jury may let that happen. Well, we don't even know who the jurors are just yet. We don't know who the potential jurors are. We might get a jury full of old white women that's just tired of seeing little niggly babies running around here. And they might just be like, you know what, it's another black on black crime. Let's go ahead and slam everybody. Also, we don't know what evidence they have. Detective Bond sounded very confident when he was up there and he said, yeah, I did say your client on a live Mo3. And not only did I say it, I could prove it. He said there with conviction and confidence, unlike no other. Tennessee girl, what's up? The South Memphis show. What's up, baby? So I don't know. I feel like there's a lot that's going on. Also, Yellow Power Ranger walking would be a Nino Brown movie. But we've seen this before. I mean, we just got over the Young Thug trial. I'm gonna give y'all an example, and it might be a far-fetched example, but I'm gonna still put it out there too. The Prince family. You had Takeoff was with these people on a live. You have Duke the Jeweler on a live. He was with them. All this around the gambling. You've had people come up missing and unalive over the years in Houston. The streets have always said, oh, that's the work of the Prince family. Nothing has ever happened to them. Nothing's ever happened to them. And with that being said, salute boss lady, think about Yella Beezy. I remember when the Mo3 case first started, it was some grape cranberry juice allegations going on about him. Seemingly that settled out of court. What's up, Divine Nine? They say he was riding around with lean, promethazine syrup, whatever you want to call it, cough syrup. And then they come back and say, oh no, that was just hand sanitizer. And they let him go. What? They said he was responsible for the unaliving of the girl Lyric in her baby. And then he turned around and paid for the funeral. Then we looking at pictures of the little baby, rest in peace to him. The baby looked just like Yella Beezy and his new son. So I mean, it looked like Yellow had been slipping through the cracks for a very long time. And not only has Yellow, but also his co-conspirator. In the paperwork listed as co-conspirator Devarius Moore, Trap Boy Freddy. We all instead of here was like, none of this don't look right. None of this don't even look right. We could go to the HSM side. We could go to Sean G. Sean G, they got you in paperwork saying that you caused bodily injury to Moultrie cousin. They got you on camera throwing a nigga in front of the car. I mean, come on now. And then I'm gonna play a video for y'all in a few, but you gotta think too. Could all this have been prevented? I think that's a very good question. Could all of this have been prevented somewhere down the line? And I think the video that I played, they're gonna touch on it as well. I think that it could have been prevented a long time ago. Long time ago. Okay, matter of fact, let's go with another example. Let's go with how we know Roy Lee has beef, or even poking the bell, however you want to look at it, have beef with Yella Beezy, and then he gets shot. I don't know how true it is. I don't even know who I was. I think the dude's strategic fire. Oh, Siobhan Randall. Yeah, thank you. Let's not forget about the Siobhan Randall situation. That was crazy. Ducky P is no longer here. That was crazy. We still don't really know what the hell Lorani lost his life for. Lorani and his daughter, I mean, that's the case that have been kind of swept under the rug too. All we know is some YNs carried and some YYNs carried out the job. They got caught. They had the girlfriend on camera and all. I mean, it was a lot. It's been a lot going on within DPD headquarters that has been slipped under the rugs. It was something else I wanted to see, but I'm gonna skip past it and come back to it whenever I remember. We cannot keep forgetting about Ray Jackson. Madam O is very vocal about Ray Jackson. Ray Jackson. So who's to say Ray Jackson name don't come up in all this? Yella and Chris Brown beating in Fort Worth, Dixie area concert. No, I don't think I've heard about that, Lulu. Hold on, baby. Let me get to Google. Hold on. Hold up now. Hey, Redbird. And Chris Brown beating. Let me see what come up for that. Hold on. Oh no, I didn't know nothing about that. This was in 2024. Okay, say Chris Brown and Dallas rapper Yella Beezy are facing a $50 million civil lawsuit, on alleged backstage beating of in July of 4 concert goers. Following the tour, girl, the name of the tour was called 1111. Girl, no, I didn't know. They did a tour called 1111. Did y'all know that? It's a incident date July 20th, 2024, following a concert on the 1111 tour. Location, Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas. Plaintiffs are Larry Parker, Charles Bush, DeMarcus Powell, and Joseph Lewis. That's my uncle name. Tony Busby represents the... Oh, where is Ratchet? Tony Busby represents the plaintiffs. Remember Tony Bus... Hold on. Hold on. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Didn't Tony Busby represent? Thank you, Paige. Didn't he represent? Did he? No, Jay-Z. Oh, shh. Oh, my. This is not good. Tony Busby represented Jay-Z, if I remember correctly. Hello?
Please leave your message for
Oh, gosh. What the hell you got going on? Or maybe I called the wrong phone. Let me see. I might have called the wrong phone. Hold on. Wow. All right, this should be the right one.
Who's that?
I'm on live. You watching my show?
I'm on my way to do this interview.
Okay, I'm gonna talk fast. So remember Tony Busby, right? Isn't he the one that was representing Jay-Z at one time and he was threatening you?
No, that's the dude who's going against Jay-Z.
Tony Busby was going against Jay-Z?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know that he represented Yella Beezy? All right. Did you know that Yella Beezy did a tour with Chris Brown called 1111?
No, I didn't.
Oh, Lord, Ratchet. All right.
What
So
was this?
this was in 2024.
But it was Chris Brown too.
Oh, Chris Brown tour was called 1111?
Yeah, not Yella Beezy. Yella Beezy ain't had no damn tour.
Oh, okay. Well, just the mere fact that he was performing on a fucking tour called 1111 bothers me.
Just
Fuck. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't trust these lawyers after I seen your last live.
what you live about?
It's called What Happens If Yella Beezy Walks. That's all.
Oh, okay.
That's the title. All right, I appreciate you, baby. Good luck. Break a leg.
Salute.
Salute. Girl, speaking of Ratchet, if Yella Beezy walks, Ratchet might be the first person on the fucking hit list, girl. Tony represents the victims. Busby represented the Jane Doe. Thank you, boss lady. Appreciate you. Hold on. Let me finish reading. Oh, yo, okay, yeah, I see it. Tony represented the plaintiffs. It showed you stated right there. Symbolism. You on the right track? Okay, book me up, Divine. The plaintiffs claimed they were invited to the VIP backstage area where Chris Brown allegedly ordered his entourage and Yella Beezy to attack them after a past disagreement was brought up. They reported being kicked, stumped, and hit with thrown chairs. Yella Beezy's attorney denied the rapper had any involvement in the altercation, stating that while he was present at the concert, he was completely innocent of the attack. What? And Live Nation. Hey, Prize. Happy Sunday. Yeah, okay. Yep, you're on the right page. Live Nation and Associates, Cinco CJ, and Hood Boss were also named in the lawsuit. Well, whatever happened? So Yella Beezy is just pretty much known for being around people with drugs and people being jumped down. Because doesn't this... Then let me ask you this, because I heard this. Hey, Shay, they said that Yella Beezy, when Rainwater, oh my God, what is this? They say when Rainwater had got jumped, they say that was the second time Rain and Yellow had an altercation. They say the first time Yellow had slept fire from Rain. I don't know, but I had heard that Rain had punched him and Rain, so I don't know. Oh my goodness. $50 million in damages for monetary losses, pain and suffering, disfigurement, mental anguish, and past, present, and future medical expenses. Girl, 50 million split between 4 people. Tony Busby in court costs. They could live off that. The men listed are being part of Brown's paid entourage in attacking the people. The legal filing also alleged that Live Nation presented and marketed Brown's concert. He built this clique when he used to get beat up in Lancaster. Oh my. The plaintiffs want to hold the singer, his promoters, and presenters, and his paid entourage responsible for what happened. According to the lawsuit, Parker Lewis, Bush, and Powell said they attended the second night of Brown's 1111 tour stop in Fort Worth at the Dickens Arena. Okay, yeah. Once the concert was over, the alleged victims, along with around 40 women, were invited backstage to Brown's VIP area. So we got 4 niggas and 40 women. Damn. I don't know, girl. I thought he was with Jay-Z people. I don't know. What's up, Pooh? When they entered the VIP area, Brown allegedly told the women to turn in their phones and place them on a table before entering a room with his entourage. The lawsuit claimed that Brown then returned to the VIP area after about 30 minutes, and at that time, the alleged victims grew tired of waiting and proceeded to leave. Okay, so you got 4 niggas, 40 women. Chris Brown, come on, y'all put your phones in the basket over there, man. Cut that shit off, put them in the basket. I'll be right back. 30 minutes later, now he finally coming over. They like, man, fuck that. I ain't give a fuck about saying no nigga anyway. Let me get up out of here. Or they could have been a couple queen tossers. We don't know what they were. But anyway, right before leaving, Bush said he approached the singer to shake his hand and congratulate him on a good show. In a legal document, Bush stated that he told Brown, "Good show. It's been a while, but I'm glad to see you are doing." Oh, girl, this must have was a couple queen tossers back there with Chris Brown. 4 queen tossers and 40 women. Listen to the statement. Let me read that again. Good show. It's been a while, but I'm glad to see you are doing well. It's been a long time since I've seen you, baby. They said Chris Brown responded and said, "Hey, yeah, it has been, and I appreciate it." The lawsuit alleged that right before Bush Parker, Lewis and Powell could leave, someone from Brown's entourage yelled to the singer, "Man, you don't remember you two was beefing?" Brown then allegedly told his crew to attack Bush. So it happened like that. According to statements in the lawsuit, Bush immediately tried to leave with the companions he brought to the show, and they were followed by Brown and about 7 to 10 members of his entourage before the plaintiffs were allegedly assaulted in a hallway. Cinco CJ is accused of running to the left side of the crowd and punching Bush in the chest. At the same time, Akeem Lolu allegedly picked up a chair and threw it at Bush's head. Brown then allegedly turned to Parker and told Conway and others to attack him. The court document stated that because the victims were severely outnumbered, Parker ran into a staircase and attempted to escape at the bottom of the stairs through a locked door. Hey, Keisha, hey, Frederick. It was alleged that Brown and his crew members punched Parker in the face, the chest, kicked him in the head for over 10 minutes, and stumped him, causing him severe bodily injury. Girl, getting beat for 10 minutes? That's a long time. Oh, my goodness. Hey, DG. Oh, my goodness. Powell and Bush were said to have been punched in the shoulder and chest by Brown and his entourage. According to the suit, Bush, Powell, Lewis, and Parker all received severe injuries to their heads, necks, shoulders, and backs and are still receiving medical treatment. The brutal, violent assault participated in and directed by Brown severely injured all plaintiffs. The plaintiff's legal team said in the suit, Chris Brown's egregious conduct must be stopped. Lawsuit documents said the alleged victims who are represented by the Busby law firm demanded a jury trial and a temporary restraining order to preserve evidence. Chris Brown's attorney response calls incident a setup. All right, let's get into that. Supposed to whip that nigga for 40 minutes straight. Chris Brown retained attorney Levi G. McCatherine II as legal counsel in the civil lawsuit. McCatherine alleged the conflict began when Bush, a Dallas personal injury attorney, and a group of uninvited guests approached Brown and began provoking a reaction. Wait, so the main nigga Bush that they was beating on is an attorney, a personal injury attorney at that? These individuals had a clear agenda when they approached Chris. They were seeking trouble and are directly responsible for the situation that ensued. McCatherine insisted in a statement that Brown never initiated physical contact with anyone. McCaffrey pointed to the speed at which Bush retained Houston attorney Busby to file the 50-page lawsuit. Chris was unjustly targeted in this incident. These individuals saw him as an opportunity for financial gain and should have never been permitted backstage in the first place. The whole episode was clearly a setup, he said in a statement. Yella Beezy's attorney responds, calls lawsuit frivolous and without merit. Hey, Jay. Jay, don't fucking talk to me like that, bitch. Respect me better than that, or get the fuck up out of here. Attorney Darrell K. Washington, an attorney retained to represent Markies Conway, the artist known as Yella Beezy, released the following statement on behalf of his client. Okay, so Yella Beezy lawyer is Darrell Washington. Sound like a nigga. Based on the information that we know, the lawsuit that includes Markies Conway or Yella Beezy is frivolous and without merit. Conway was not involved in any incident, did not have any contact with the plaintiffs, and does not understand why he is a named party in the lawsuit or the temporary restraining order that clearly was filed before all facts were obtained and verified. We know that if a thorough investigation had been conducted as is required before filing a lawsuit, it would be clear that Conway was not involved in the alleged altercation. We will ensure a proper investigation is completed. We will also hold accountable any person or entity that is wrongfully attempting to involve, defame, and impact the life of Conway Yella Beezy. It is simply irresponsible to falsely accuse them or any other party for being involved in an incident when there is no evidence to support the accusations. Well, goddamn. So you mean to tell me Yella Beezy just don't do shit, huh? Yella Beezy just where I didn't hear from Yella Beezy grandma at this point. Where is Granny? Because when Granny got on the stand for the bond hearing, Granny got up there and said her grandson is innocent. He's a family man. He take care of his family, and he running low on money. And that these little boys and girls in Dallas, they were just so jealous of him. They was hating on him. That's what Granny said. But Granny, what? So what was this? This wasn't your grandson trying to be down? Granny, this sounded like your grandson wanted to be down. It's clearly saying Chris Brown looked at them niggas and said, get them. And Yella Beezy was one of the ones getting a nigga. We know Yella Beezy to jump people. They jump Rainwater. They jump Roy Lee. Come on now. Everybody innocent to their grandma. Hey, G, where is she? Y'all ever heard my grandma? Fuck no. My grandma be something like, well, Sidney Michelle, if you wasn't out there bothering them people. My grandma don't give a fuck. Anyway, Fort Worth police. Is this the same thing? Oh, it is. All right, let's get to it. Fort Worth police asked for community help and investigation. Girl, ain't the police department always asking for fucking help? On July 25th, the Fort Worth Police Department said it was asking for the community's help in the investigation into what allegedly happened at Dickies Arena during the evening of Saturday, July 20th. An altercation occurred backstage after the Chris Brown concert. Fort Worth detectives are asking to speak to anyone who witnessed the altercation and or the events leading up to the incident. The police department said anyone with information is as the call. Hey, Janine. So the detective over the case is Detective Fincher. Detective Fincher. Well, let me say what happened to me last night. I was going to sleep watching First 40 Well, I think I actually fell asleep. And then I woke up to use the bathroom. And when I came back, I said, now what this is here? And I seen this man on the TV. Hey, Jungle, hit me up on Instagram. I was looking for you the other day. And I said, this man looks so familiar. I said, that man look like Detective Bonds. I laid down, got comfortable. Then they say DPD's Detective Bonds notices a camera. Girl, I said, I know that ain't Detective Bonds, girl. I know that ain't Detective Bonds. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hold on, let me go back up. Cause y'all put time XXX in time out. Y'all know we don't play like that. Call me no fucking wifey. Sin personally, how you think the trial about to go? I don't know. And I'm gonna break down how I feel about it. I just know that I don't want to have. Oh, thank you. Hey, oh, that's OG. Hey, OG, thank you, girl. Thank you, Mount G. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Oh, I feel so loved. You see, y'all gonna have me crying again today now. Hold up now. I appreciate it. Hold on, get your hand clapped. Let me go find it, girl. Hold on. All right, there we go. Thank you, OG. I feel like this could go several different ways, given what we know or what we have learned thus far. I think it goes several different ways. So, Smoke CV, what's up, baby? Um, is Yella Beezy in the industry? We could just start there before we get any further to anything else. Is Yella Beezy in the industry? I think that would just kind of sum up a lot of things. Is he in the industry? I would say that in my opinion, absolutely yes. Don't forget something else. I'm glad you asked that question. I showed y'all on this channel before where Yella Beezy sat down with Say Cheese. And when they greeted each other, they did a Mason handshake. And I screenshotted the handshake. Then I went screenshotted Masonic symbolism for y'all. And we put two and two together, side by side, and boom. So not only is he in the industry, don't forget that he's a Mason. And we don't know what rank he is. They say if he walks, he got 48 hours to get out of Dallas. Hey, Madam O, well connected in the industry and in the Rolling Crips. Let's go there too. So he's in the industry, he's a Mason, and he's a Crip. So I think that right there is a recipe that'll make a motherfucker think that somebody have enough ties to walk. I really wish Miss Nicole or whoever's over there, I really wish they put in a motion to get this trial at a different venue. That, for one, will soothe my soul. That would just really soothe my soul. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That will make me feel a whole lot better. A whole lot. I think Miss Nicole don't know a lot of things. I think she grieving. What's up, AZ King? I think there's a lot of things going on over there. So I don't know. I honestly don't know if she even had the help. Maybe if her and Rainwater was still cool, then maybe, he could kind of orchestrate things a little bit better. I don't know how he well connected in the industry with one hit 7 years ago. It doesn't matter how many hits you had. All you got to do is make a couple sacrifices and they'll give you a hit. They'll push you out there. Y'all know how many people are not stars? How many people are talentless? What's the boy's name, y'all? They grown men. I can see him in my head, but Milli Vanilli. Milli Vanilli was up there singing for dear life, lip singing for dear life. You got Jennifer Lopez was lip singing over Ashanti, but did he make sure she was still a star? I think if Yella walks, his career skyrockets. Number one, everybody gonna want to do an interview with him. Everybody gonna want to do a song with him. I think the Crips gonna glorify him. I think that he would be accepted into drill rap. They would just have to turn him into a drill rapper. They had those Bodega. They'll have another writer farm. The way AI going, we'll have an AI Yella Beezy out here with a hard ass motherfucking song. Right, Jungle. They'll have a nice little song already queued up for Yella Beezy. Yella Beezy will be able to release Take 3. Let's go there. Yella Beezy will be able to release the song Take 3 and be able to brag about how him and his young niggas got Mo 3 to fuck up out of here. That's a possibility if he walks. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That Take 3, not even Take 3, but the freestyle that he did over there up in LA, that's the best I've ever heard Yella Beezy. That's the best I ever heard him, ever. So just think about if we gonna go in my opinion on that's the best version of Yella Beezy as an artist I've ever heard. Think about if that's the same cadence, rhythm, everything on that Take Three song, and he walked, and now he get to release the Take Three song with a video. Oh my God. So then if Yella Beezy walks, what does that mean for Mo3's legacy? Can we go there? That boy gonna pull an OG. What if I did it? Okay. Thank you, Melanated Queen. What does that mean for Mo3's legacy? In that, in my opinion, Mo3's everything just goes kind of down. Thank you, G. That's a little bit better. Respect me, baby. Thank you. Mo3's legacy go down. Rainwater is working on a Mo3 documentary. Do people really give a fuck? And I'm just being, I want to be honest, outside of the Mo3 sector. Do people really give a fuck about Mo3's documentary once Yella Beezy is free? And especially, let me go to the Mo3 sector. The way y'all flip-flop around this bitch is crazy. The way y'all flip-flop is crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if Yella Beezy comes to the Mo3 sector and start hitting links, bitch. Yeah, this your boy Yella Beezy. Sin, I just want to say you a bitch. Diddy might corner lager for buying us and everything. Yella Beezy might come over and be the biggest troll in the Mo3 sector. And you know what the Mo3 sector gonna do? Welcome him in with open arms. Some people go say, "Oh, I'm glad you innocent," and then other people they're gonna be like, "Oh, I can't believe you fucking with the op." And they're gonna be like, "Well, no, he not the op because they say that he innocent. They say Yella Beezy innocent. He ain't do nothing wrong." Ain't that the same thing they did with the fucking Makita cookie raving fat bitch? Ain't that the same thing? Ain't that the same thing? Or fat bitch, or I got 4 people for a stomach. Ain't that what they did with her? And we all knew, if you watch the Young Dolph trial, if you watch the Young Dolph case leading up to the trial and during the trial, we all knew that was fucked up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, baby. Prosecutors presented overwhelming evidence. The girl that unalived my nephew still walks. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a lot. Somebody asked a question. Let me get back to that real quick. Salute to everybody that's coming in. If you have not hit the good old like button, please make sure you do. Everybody got a price to pay. Got a price, but it's time to pay what you owe now or 30 years later. Oh, I was trying to tell y'all about what's his name? Madam O. That's what I was talking about you. John Wiley Price. Because I'm hearing rumors that remember he got caught with laundering money and shit. Don't let him be involved in this too. Then we really got something to fight about. Thank you. I saw that. If he walked the boy, it was a lady said something. I should have put it on the screen. Hey, Auntie Fee. Think it was a lady with let me see. Hey, Top Flight. What's up, baby? Damn, give me a second, y'all, because I really wanted to read this comment out loud. She need to get it moved to Louisiana or Florida. They could keep it right there in Texas. They could keep it right there in Texas. I just don't think that it's fair to have it at the same place where you know that man grandma worked at all these years. Hold on, y'all, but somebody commented that I really wanted to speak on. Oh, love being alone. It was your comment. Love being alone said if the state fail, trust the FBI is coming. Let me see if I still have this on my phone because I had looked something up earlier. I used the Josh 1000. If Yellow Shoes gets off, he's the OJ Simpson of Dallas. Hey, Ashley Marie, my bestest friend in the whole wide world. How you been, bestie? Nothing, Ashley Marie, girl. Just over here directing the focus back to Mo3. The reason why we really came here. I don't like when he go to Drake and Mink. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Make a beat. What did I see that about Rico? Okay, here you go. DFW feds filthy soon. I believe that if his granny really friends with the judge, then I think she's gonna help him. Absolutely. Yella gonna walk? All right, this is what I read. Oh, here we go. It said prosecutors typically consider RICO charges when they believe they can prove an ongoing criminal enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity rather than a single crime. I think that they can prove that. I think that they can. A future RICO case would generally require evidence of things like an identifiable criminal enterprise. I think they can prove that. But again, I don't know. Divine, no problem with that. Multiple predicate offenses such as unaliving, drug trafficking, robbing, extortion. I think that they can very well prove that. I think they can prove that more than anything else on the list. Coordinated activity by multiple participants, they can definitely prove that, in that of my opinion. Evidence tying the defendant to directing or participating in that enterprise. Absolutely, I believe they can prove that. Without reasonable doubt, I think they can prove it. And those are all the things that would have to that you would have to be able to prove in order to get a RICO started, according to that of my research. So with that, yeah, I think a RICO coming. Chat, why y'all think Yella gonna walk? Y'all don't think the state witnesses gonna cook him? Jay, I don't know who fucking channel you think this is, but you in Sin City. I need you to calm all the way down, sir. That nigga go up here just directing traffic like sir. Jay, you know what? We gonna have to give you a position. Jay talk about some chat with y'all think, sir. This is not for you to question the chat. This is the reason why I'm here. Bodega said too much for him to vote. Let's get to the witnesses. So if you've been living under a rock, or if you don't support me the way that you think that you support me, I uploaded a video on yesterday. Salute to Madam O, because I was actually watching her channel when I ran across this. So if you didn't watch it, I'll give you a little preview. I think the question I was proposing it was, hey Mike Dub, is Yella Beezy using his girlfriend, who is just D, so that she doesn't testify against him? Said it again. The title yesterday was, is Yella Beezy using his girlfriend, just D, so that she doesn't testify against him? So Madam O found the clip, which I reused twice in the video from yesterday, the video upload. And in the video upload, it was Key Talk Media. Just D, which is Yella Beezy's baby mama, she made a post and was saying that Rainwater wants her and her lawyer to go down and make a statement, basically saying that Yella Beezy confessed to her what he did, and blase. So she replied, even though I don't mess with Yella Beezy, I sure as hell don't mess with you, Rainwater. Basically, if I am going to go down there and make a statement against my baby daddy, it won't be because of you or to help you. So, why is that important? Thank you, Sean. That's important because the anonymous caller said that she overheard her boyfriend talking to someone by the name of Keywan, who admitted that they had unalived Mo3. So it only makes sense that it is Yella Beezy's baby mama. Now, it could be anybody. We don't know. But it would only make sense that it's Yella Beezy's baby mama overheard the phone call with Keywan White talking to Yella Beezy, and then she finally went up there and said whatever she had to say. Now, so I think that would be the only reason of why the fuck she would be listed on the paper as a state witness. Let me ask y'all. J Trouble presents Shine Gang, Shaina Gang. Why don't you ask the question for me, G? J Trouble, do you mind asking the chat? Do you mind asking the chat, why is Yella Beezy baby mama listed as a state witness? Was she there when an unaliving happened? Was she there when it was planned? Was she there after the fact and she heard this phone call in the call? Why would she be on the witness list? What information could they get from her? Except for she took Rain's advice and went down there with her lawyer and had a conversation with them people. Now, what I was trying to show in the video from yesterday was shit then switched the fuck up. Mr. Lawton said this. I can't find the clip, but I did run it on this channel before. Mr. Lawton said, no, y'all, I think it was I think it's in his Money Maya video. I think it's in that video, in that live. He said, y'all looking at it wrong. Y'all got it all the way wrong. He said, this is simply about a baby daddy and a baby mama that was beefing. And now they not beefing no more. And that's what they fucked everything up. That's what he said. So now Yella Beezy have to go back, make up with his baby mama, Just D. Make her feel like she the only one and she's special and he just want to be a good man and a father and have a family. His mama gone. He just trying to put everything, back in his place. He's facing all of these charges because remember, we just read another case that he fighting with Chris Brown from the 11/11 tour. He have things going on. So I need to make this relationship work. This is the last stable thing that I have towards a successful foundation. I need you. And let's not forget, Granny already told us that Yella Beezy don't have money like that. And we know that his baby mama, Just D, does have money. From my understanding, she's a millionaire. I mean, he should choose her over any bitch on any given day, right? And she's the mother of his child. So you get back in her good graces, then that means she can't get up there and positively say anything she heard, witnessed, anything. Any screenshots, anything she have is, let's go. Miles, are y'all working today? Because I'm seeing stuff in the chat that I don't think I need to see. I'm seeing stuff in the chat that I don't need to see. He was dealing with the new paternity situation in Collin County. No, I don't remember seeing that. You talking about the one with all lyric? Y'all please get the likes up. Thank you very much. Did he know which baby mama? Did he unalive lyric thinking she was the witness? We covered that before. Yella did subpoena her travel records. Oh, see, now you're teaching the class, madam. Oh, I had no idea. Her travel records, why? Why is Yella baby mama listed as a state witness, chat? Let's go, G. 504 in the building. Let's go. I'm in Walmart, but I'm listening. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, yo. I finally listened. Okay. Hey, Jordan, I got it. Gone saying you shouldn't be seeing unless they. Oh, okay, I might just still see it over here or my end. That's probably what it was. But it wasn't lyric. Oh, so somebody else. So he out here making more babies. Okay. Okay, y'all are at work. Okay. I got y'all. Not a problem. All right, before I get into this video, I want to get into this because I think we have enough people in here. I was going to do a poll, but girl, we started off with 20-some people. I wasn't about to play with y'all like that. If Yella Beezy walks and he still have it on his mind, who do y'all think will be the first person on his hit list? And we have 3 choices. These are your 3 choices. Y'all vote in the chat and let me know who y'all think. If Yella Beezy come home still on that type of time, who y'all think is the first person he gonna get rid of? Mike Dub say ratchet. Ratchet. Rainwater, rainwater. He gonna move and do music. Ratchet as well. I would say Rain because of the money he owes. All right, I need some legal experts in the building. Y'all help me out. If anything happens to Rainwater, does Yella Beezy still owe him? I don't remember a girl, but he definitely said him, ducking the. Oh, you replying to the question. I got you. If Yellow walks, he might go after rainwater or ratchet. Oh Lord, he gonna move and do music. I think it's best that he do just do a little music, huh? Oh, so if rainwater, hypothetically, Lord Jesus, we all have to die one day. If rainwater closes his eyes before Yellow Beezy, he still owes them the estate. Okay, he might go after that white boy in Frisco. Oh, you know what? We forgot about him. We forgot about him. Now, between me and y'all, I think that was stage two. It would go to Rain Kids. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. If the lawsuit is active, it's awarded to his dependent beneficiary. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, y'all. Yeah. Hey, Auntie Nada. I was about to say something else. I forgot, though. He will owe his family. Gotcha. That is illegal. About the white boy in Frisco. Remember the white boy? He said he a Muslim girl, so let's call him a Muslim. The Muslim that was at the gym, outside the gym, trying to fight Yella Beezy. Girl had it on camera. Said Yella Beezy was clutching. Yella Beezy said it was a snake in his pants. It wasn't a blicky. I don't know what it was. At this point, I don't know who was who. But anyhow, I think that was stage two. I ain't much gonna lie to y'all. Between me and y'all, unquietly on the creek. I think that was staged. I think they've been trying to set Yellow Beezy up. And I mean, I guess rightfully so. I can't tell nobody how to fight. I just know certain moves that are being made on a board or have been made. I just don't have the heart to do them. And I couldn't go face my brothers or my children or my daddy after doing such things. But I feel like that was a setup. I feel like that was the whole setup. I feel like Yella is the boss man and he got people doing what he says. So Rain is like, shit, Mo3 ain't here no more. I have to be the person in charge. So Rain, like, I got me a crash dummy too. Y'all got key wine white. I got me a G white. I don't know what y'all call white people that act black, but in New Orleans, we call them G white. In New Orleans, if there's a white person that just act black, we call them a G white girl. Rainwater said, you got key wine white as a crash out. I got me a G white, baby. I got me a G white that's gonna crash out. Yay. Yeah, Yellow, all you want to do is fight, huh? Well, let's go ahead and fight. Girl, found out what gym the man goes to and wanted to work out in the parking lot. Oh, Lord. Matter of fact, let me go run that video real quick. Let me find it. Hold on. I got to watch that again. Hold on. Well, you know what? No. Never mind, no, girl. I don't want them to play with my channel. I'm all right. Let's not do that. Mike Dub, you in the comments. Let me ask you, because you've always been vocal about Yella Beezy. They told me behind the scenes that you was Yella Beezy cousin. I don't know what's what, but I want to ask you, what do you think will happen if Yella Beezy walks? Do you think his music is going to soar? Do you think Yella Beezy is going to feel untouchable? Is he more likely to repeat more crimes? Will people come up unalived? Do you think he will ever take the stand against Trap Boy Freddy? Sad but true. Rain ain't been in the streets since Rachel said they had it out for him. He has been ducking and dodging. He want to do something. Yella is not a stepper. He gets people to do stuff for him. Left allow street niggas don't respect Yella. Facts. You think his music is gonna go up? I got you. All right, let me get into this video and know. Okay, thank you for responding, Mike Dub. Now this is kind of speaking more on Trap Boy Freddy, but he said something in here that piqued my interest when it came to the police could have stopped all of this here when Yella Beezy got hit on the tollway. Saying how did Yella Beezy mama die? They said from food poisoning, complications from there. A lot of people are saying that that's not real. This is that. You got conspiracy people like myself who said that he had to make a sacrifice. Sometimes we make sacrifices and we don't know what's going to be sacrificed. We just agree to shit. Like, you want this trial to go away? Yes, I do. What will you do for it? Would you sacrifice your soul? Yes, I will. I'm willing to sacrifice my soul. And the next thing you know, you like Kanye West up here crying, about your mama dying. Yella Beezy, they walk. You know, it's a lot of different things. A lot of different things. You could be like Jennifer Hudson, wake up and watch the news and find out damn near half of your family have been unalived overnight in one house. You know, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people are saying it's just, you know, it ain't right. It ain't right. Yella ain't walking away without a stain. The feds are watching and waiting. Barnes was the warning shot. And then I see, let me see if I can find it real quick. Because I seen something about the ATF work hand in hand with the feds. Let me see where I saw it at. I don't remember where I saw that. Why G White? I don't know. Shit, that's just what they call him, G White. They've been calling him that since I was younger. I don't know. I don't know. But that's what they call him. I don't know, baby. ATF is the feds. Oh, okay. I'll be telling y'all I'm not up to par on these legal things. Don't be coming up here hollering at me. Hold on. All right. Well, thank you for teaching the class. Adjust the fact you have never hollered at me. Now y'all won't holler at me because Pride's up in here. Y'all don't treat me like this when Pride's not here. I think Prize is the problem. Or maybe it's Mike Dub. Or maybe it's both of them. It's somebody. You don't tell them lower their tone. Sure. Let me get into this video though. Who making all that noise? And you partying without us? I might be. Why I can't have a little fun? At least I'm over here working. All right, let me get into this here. Oh, hold on. Under the Copyright Act of 1976, this video and audio will be used for fair use purposes, reactionary purposes, educational purposes, and to give that of my lovely opinion. Fair use is, in effect, is on the screen in the description box of each and every last one of my videos, and my wonderful mod, Prize, has dropped it in the chat. Fair use is in effect. All right, now this guy, I actually like him. He cool to me. But he said some things that I felt like he was wrong about just for me being, having knowledge of the stories for quite some time. I feel like he was wrong with certain parts. I don't know, so I don't want y'all up here like, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. He don't know that. We don't have to do all that. Thank you, Jordan. We have to do all that. I'm telling y'all already ahead of time that, you know, may or may not be right, may or may not be wrong. It all depends on you. But nonetheless, let's get into it. So let's do this like this here. Get on over yonder. And fair use is in effect once again. The wonderful troublesome. The wonderful troublesome.
Dodge, I have so many indictments in my motherfucking life. You know everything, Pika. This done left his homeboy, Yella Beezy, on trial. This man standing in court like this. This man went from platinum single rapper to accused capital murderer. We finna break it down and get into it. We finna get to the bottom of it. Trap Boy Freddy.
Hold on. C12 Omega, that's a good question. If Yella Beezy walks, does that mean Mo 3's unaliving would be a cold case? No, I think they would just keep it as a jealous baby daddy with Devin Brown and Keywan White. But again, I don't know. So can somebody in the chat answer C12 Omega? Would that be your opinion, or maybe even some facts? Or Prize Purple Garden said she spoke to you. You did not speak back. Excuse me.
You need to come forward to the congregation. We need some answers, buddy. Let's get it. I would like to welcome everybody to the Triller Too Legit Keeping It Real show, where we keep it 100% real and authentic, and everything goes off numbers and analytics. Ring the mother an alarm. We got Trap Boy Freddy, and we got Yella Beezy. Yella Beezy is currently on trial right now for the unaliving of one of the greatest rappers to ever live, Mo3. I want to bust this whole situation.
Oh, let me pause right there, because the comments under this video is crazy. Let me say what I think is crazy too. Something I noticed. When people speak on Yella Beezy, they'll have a couple people come and be like, Yella gonna walk. Like, that's the most they'll say. Oh, Yella gonna walk, this and that. But when people speak on Trap Boy Freddy, I personally notice that the comments, they get a little haywire. Like, Trap Boy Freddy really have a lot of people that love him, respect him, and go hard for him, even though everything says that he's a snitch, that he's setting people up with the police. Like, this is one of the first times I've ever seen something so crazy like that. Well, we have basically, I'm gonna call it cement evidence, because you know it's cement before it becomes concrete. So I'm gonna say we have cement evidence that this man is cooperating with the people. And people still will debate you, help up for him, defend him, whatever you want to call it. I think that's crazy. But Yella Beezy, they just kind of like, what? Yella gonna walk, that's all we gotta see, blah, blah, blah. What is it that people who say Yella gonna walk, what is it that they know that we don't know?
Down piece by piece. So in order to get to Yella Beezy, we got to start with Trap Boy Freddy. See, Trap Boy.
He said, in order to get to Yella Beezy, we have to start with Trap Boy Freddy. So think about this real quick. Remember the paperwork came out. When Trap goes to a trap, they make an exchange, he leaves, and then they go back in and get the dude and all the transactions and stuff. Then the dude is on a jail call saying Trap set him up, don't trust Trap, he working with the people. That make me think about when Trap Boy Freddy hopped on that live with Yella Beezy. You want to hear some new music? Then he played that. Do y'all think Trap has been setting Yella Beezy up with the people?
Boy Freddy and Yella Beezy had the money. Mo3 didn't, right? Once the labels came in and Mo3 got the money, then he got the power. When you have money, power comes. Once you have power, then the respect comes. But Trap Boy Freddy and Yella Beezy are in the trenches, and they don't have no respect for Mo3. Mo3's not from Dallas. So a war ensued.
Now people was arguing with him in the comments about this, like, that man is from Dallas. I think he's trying to say, like, he not from their part of Dallas. He's not from Oak Cliff. I think that's what he was trying to say. And it's so crazy because neither is Yella Beezy, and it's partially part of the reason why we here today.
Homeboys get killed, boy gets Swiss cheese in front of the store. That's when Bubba Gang, that's when all that trouble came, when I made Bubba Gang, just HACC, you know what I'm saying? Mo3 was a rapping mother, right? It's hard to have the money, look the part, and then really be a smacker, and then you go back and rap about it. Oh, something got to be done. So, Trap Boy Freddy, who has real power, has real weight, has real credentials in the streets, right? You go to the feds for a gun charge. The basis of a gun charge in the feds is going to run you 22 months to at the most 3 years, right? If y'all notice, Joel Santana got more than a year. Sebastian Telfair got more than 3 years, got more than 2 years. These is all first-time criminals, though, by the way.
First-time criminals, but Yella Beezy Trap is not first-time criminals. What's up, Scofax, Uncle G, Melanated Queen? Salute y'all.
Who else had a gun charge that ain't never had no trouble? Long story short, my federal gun charge, I did 7 years for it. I've never seen anybody get less than 2 years. The least I've ever seen is somebody get 27 months. That's 2 years and 3 months, right? Trap Boy Freddy, who's been to jail before, did 9 months. I think he got 16 months on a gun charge.
What y'all think about that? Would the people that then been to jail or who kind of know the system? Do we have any chain gang ex-members in the building? What do y'all think about that? And I know we've talked about it before, but I just want to make sure everything is making sense. McKinney, Lancaster, Red Oak. Oh, wait, let me read that. You say a lot of hood fans see Trap Boy like a ghetto Michael Jackson. That's why they defend him.
Usually, somebody does all of that time. They usually don't get no time off. They do the whole 16 months, right? Trap Boy Freddy did 9 months. That needs to be investigated. Today, I will be going into Trap Boy Freddy's Pacer to see what's really going on, because I have a new show, by the way, y'all, that's called Suck My Case.
Excuse me.
We're also going to anybody in Dallas's case, because
I know someone who had previously been a felon and got caught with a blicky and got 8 years fed time. Right. So how the hell did he only do 8-9 months?
The streets are saying Trap Boy Freddy has given up everybody except for his day ones. This is why he can hide and duck and run, because his day ones, like, he ain't telling us, he know everything. But Trap Boy Freddy can't tell close to home. Now, we want to know, Trap Boy Freddy, how do you keep missing every indictment, but you're making songs about it? Everybody is making songs and getting indicted, even your homeboy, because he said, "Oh my God, I can get money on that." Hey, right?
Wait, now who said that? Let me hear that again. Who said that? Jimmy found out he trying to impersonate Yella Beezy. But for real though, how is Trap just skipping every indictment? Anytime something roll through, they just look right clean on over him.
Even your homeboy, because he said, "Oh my God, I can get money on that." Hey, right?
Which one of which one of Trap homeboys said that? I don't remember nobody saying that, boy. Who said that?
Even your homeboy, because he said, "Oh my God, I can get money on that." Hey, right?
I think that would have to be Yella Beezy, whatchamacallit. Somebody clip that for me. Somebody clip it for me, send it to me.
Even your homeboy, because he said, "Oh my God, I can get money on that." Hey, right? So, how are you missing the indictment? You are you just like Trap Motivation, and your name is Trap Boy Freddy. The feds are watching you. They watched you come out of a dope house with guns and drugs.
Mm-hmm.
The police don't do y'all any favors. I'm gonna let y'all know that. The feds don't let y'all do any favors. The feds will bring you back to that dope house, split the dope up. What are y'all not paying attention to? They will split the dope up. How do you come in and out of a known drug house that's under surveillance?
Mm-hmm.
The laws would have, that's Trap Boy Freddy, they would have hit. Everybody get down. They would have split the dope up. The brick becomes half a brick.
One piece for you, one piece for you. And ain't nothing happened to Trap. They took his money and then gave some of it back. Not all of it, but some of it. How does that go?
Correct me if I'm wrong. How many people I've spoken to other Dallas individuals, and they tell me what happens in Dallas. They would have brought you back to the scene. They would have gave one of y'all the fire. The brick effect would have been split. The brick of powder would have been split. The peas, the vapes, all that would have been split. Now they got 2 for 1. How'd you miss that indictment, sir?
Well, I think Divine Nine answered that. The cat with all the money, everybody be willing to look past that BS. FBI informant payroll is over $1 billion. Better watch who you stand next to. Shh, come on. Hey, I told you it tripped me out when I heard Jackie trying to tell about her court experience, and then we later find out she wasn't even there for the pretrial. And she up there telling us, I'm tired of being a civilian. I'm gonna leave being a civilian alone and just go ahead and be a confidential informant. I didn't know they make that much money. I didn't know they get meal vouchers and rent vouchers. Like what? But what was you really at the courthouse for, baby?
They took $25,000 off of you. But let's boil it all the way down. Even if they jumped the gun and didn't get you, your federal probation would have been violated for being around a harmful situation or associating with a known felon. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, for y'all that don't know, to say, oh, where's the paperwork? You are not always going to be on paperwork. I could call right now and say, hey, Lil Mike and Lil Jay got a dope house on the corner. I'm never going to be in your paperwork. It's going to be an anonymous tip. I could be arrested in a car and be like,
So since he said that, he said I could call right now and say they got a little a drug related house on the corner. I'm never gonna be in the paper. It's gonna be called. It's gonna be on put as anonymous tip, anonymous caller. And we have the same thing in the Mo3 case. Anonymous caller overheard her boyfriend talking to Kiwan. And then we have Yella Beezy baby mama listed as a state's witness.
Hey, them niggas over there got a trap. They're gonna go hit y'all, and I'm never gonna be in your paperwork. But I still
let me pause real quick because I just thought about something else. I'm sorry, y'all. Isn't it crazy? I might have to do a whole live on it individually, but isn't it crazy when we think about the jealous baby daddy narrative, right? We got Jossie Banks, Devin Brown, we got D and Yella Beezy. You got D, who was vocal in her statement online. Just because I'm not cool with Yella Beezy doesn't mean I'm going to get my lawyer and go talk to the people to help you out, Rainwater, which insinuates that she knows something. You got Jossie Banks saying, I'm the reason your baby daddy died. Want to fight? And I'm not going to take the stand. They put me on this, and I'm going to say, oh, go listen to this song. Go listen to that song. Go listen to this song. Isn't it crazy how the baby mamas switch up? And now they defending their jealous baby daddies.
get credit and let go on the streets. What are y'all not seeing? How simple do I have to break it down for you guys? Now, Trap Boy Freddy, you go get married the other day. Why you go get married at a courthouse? Why you didn't do this loud, extravagant wedding? You spend hundreds of thousands on jewelry. You have a bulletproof Tahoe, a Suburban, 100,000, but you go get married at the courthouse like a broke nigga.
Because he have to act like he broke. He can't have no big extravagant nothing. Because he's already listed as a co-conspirator or unaliving while remuneration. So if you go spend all this money on a wedding in the middle of pre-trial, right before trial, then it looks like you could possibly have some money to put up to knock a nigga off if need be, or if you want to.
Who you think you fooling? Now let's get into Yella Beezy. Yella Beezy, you're the money getter. You really wasn't the gangster.
Thank you, Skull's older sister, with your aggravating self. He said, Yella Beezy, you was the money getter. You was not the gangster.
We know you're not no 304. We know this. But you
how we know his accounts not froze. I told y'all Rainwater said his accounts was froze. He told it's a ratchet. And I said Rainwater be lying. Rainwater might be trolling somebody else because their accounts are froze. Good point.
He wasn't the gangster. Trap Boy Freddy's not a gangster either. He got people to move for him. Yella Beezy, you got people to move for you. We already know about the Earl Spence situation. We already know how Melvin flipped that boy. Let's talk about it. See, this is the thing Seti Nash don't know, because Seti Nash ain't in the streets of Texas. So we know Mo 3 flip buddy ended his career. That's why he got whooped last night.
Nah, that's crazy, because they keep saying, well, now they're saying, I did a live about that the other day, that's not what happened. That Mo 3 was not chasing him. Us on the outside looking in, we probably will never know the truth. That's crazy. But Ratchet is interviewing somebody allegedly that could possibly tie Errol Spence to the Mo 3 case, as well as put the nail in the coffin when it comes to Errol Spence. And I think once that interview is done, edited, and rolled out via YouTube or whatever platform it's going to air on, I think we will have more insight on why Errol Spence was off, in my opinion, on his last fight and the real reason behind his retirement. Madam O, it depends on what type of gangster issue we talking about. Is he gangster enough to move like a mob boss and pay for hits? Is he gangster enough to go out there and do it himself? It depends on what type of gangster we talking about and who's the one judging. Because some people might feel like he not a gangster because he had to pay somebody to do something that he could have did himself. Some people may feel like he is a gangster and he's a boss and he ain't got to get his hands dirty. It just depends. No, School's oldest sister, as much as you work my nerves, I don't need you to go. Not yet. We don't need you to go to ask Mo 3. What we need you to do is go call Quatita. I'm pretty sure Mo 3 has visited Quatita right about now.
He lost to Bud. That's way out of your league. I don't even know why you even jumped out there. Yella Beezy is on trial and he should not be on trial. Let me explain this down to the state of Texas.
All right, hold on. He said Yella Beezy is on trial and he should not be on trial. Let's break that down, Trilla.
The police create these situations and they don't care if we live or die. They created the ghetto. It was up to us to fix it, but we tear down our own communities anyway. So we can't just blame the white man. This situation occurs. Mo 3 shoots and hits Yella Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, and countless other people.
Not countless.
Mo 3 was one of my favorite rappers, but I have to say that he was out of line. And this forced Yella Beezy or Trap Boy Freddy to do what they had to do to get him off their line to protect their life and their liberty.
That's a good way to look at it, Trilla. But in gangland, the higher ranking usually sends a ninja at a ninja, huh? Yeah, basically. But again, I get what you're saying. I just look at it from all angles. That might be how some people move, and it just might not be how other people move. Earl's safe. He let that white boy from overseas whoop him. He protected. Errol Spence, he fell off doing opioid. You Texas folks think you can do opioids and you'll still be good. I watched somebody else was I think it was a strategic drop. Him. Strategic fire flame fire starters. Them. I think he said that he alleged that Errol Spence been out here doing coke. He's a junkie. That's why he couldn't perform well. Add that to the Webster 2027 dictionary. Okay.
Right? So Yella Beezy should not be on trial for murder when this man has already hit him. And law enforcement is not doing their job. See, y'all ears was to the street and y'all knew exactly who did what because y'all got hip-hop police in Dallas. Y'all got black police officers that are telling y'all what's going on. But y'all never did nothing. Y'all hope that this rapper kills this rapper. Y'all didn't care because y'all hate that these young black men make more money than y'all make. Y'all don't care if Yella Beezy died or Mo3 died. Y'all are not going back and investigate Mo3's side because other people did M's too. Let's keep it real.
Let me pause. I thought about something else. I think it's so crazy. We go back to how did all this start and blah 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 blah. Right? And we think about that night in Fort Worth. I think that was the night. I think them niggas been hating on Mo3. Now this is just my opinion. I think them niggas been hating on Mo3, and Mo3 either really didn't know, he was oblivious to it. He just knew that he was making his name up. He like, shit, nigga, I'm really about to be a big star. I'm over here. I'm hanging with Trapping and fucking Yella, two of the hottest niggas, you know, in the city. I'm fucking Puka Leroy's sister. She about to have my baby. Like, that nigga probably felt like he was up there, and so he was blinded that them niggas really didn't give a fuck about him. Even go Yayo. So now that they having this night in Fort Worth, and the way that everything went down, I think that's when Mo3 really got to see that, damn, them niggas really don't fuck with me. That's why he made the song. I forgot that. What's the name of the song, y'all? Where he showed him in the casket. He did an interview. He said, I did that because I wanted people to look at it from my point of view. What if it had been me that died that night? I was actually the victim. I think Mo3 just wanted everybody to understand that he was the victim, and he was so confused as to how people didn't see that. Not only did people not see that, they were blaming him. Not only did they not see it and they were blaming him, they let go Yayo off the hook when he was the person doing everything, you know, making a mess his damn self. So it's kind of like, well, why y'all not holding Yayo accountable, and why nobody not defending me? Y'all letting everybody talk down on me, but Trap, you was there. You saw what the fuck happened. Why nobody not speaking out on my behalf? Oh, no, it's all cool, youngster. You know, it'll die down. We still fuck with you 3. You know what it is? And then you go and do the fucking Pick 6 song. I don't think that Mo3 was jealous or upset behind the Pick 6 song. It was more like it was confirmation to him, like, damn, you really don't fuck with me. This nigga could have had me unalive that night, but you still rocking with him? I think that's where the division came from. That, to me, I think that's where the division came from. And I think that's when Mo3 really opened up his eyes and seen how fake and fraudulent these fucking people are. And I think that that's still going on to this day. When you look at the other side, it's like, y'all some dirty motherfuckers. The Siobhan Randall case. According to people that I didn't talk to in Dallas, they said Mo3 was very upset about that Siobhan Randall case. Made the song My Baby Body and all that. Like, damn, how y'all do that to a fucking innocent little girl? And then a disabled young lady at that. Like, I think Mo3 really got to be like, damn, y'all some fucked up ass people. I think it was the interview. I think it was Mo3's last interview ever recorded. The one that he did with Say Cheese, where he was talking about how a lot of them niggas gay. I don't know if it was the last one or another one that he had did. But he was talking about how a lot of them niggas is gay and shit over there. And they got a lot of shit going on. Like, Mo3 really got to see that, damn, these niggas really doing any fucking thing to be fucking, to keep money and to stay in the limelight and be famous and be that nigga. And I think that's why Mo3 kept going fucking hard as he did, to be like, nah, y'all, like, I'm really am the fucking truth. The truth, the light, and the fucking weed. Them niggas is fucked up over there. Remember Mo3's background, grew up in church. So he had a little gospel in his heart, a little God, if not a lot. And the shit that them niggas was over there doing, he couldn't fuck with it. That didn't align with who he was. Rainwater said something. Rainwater said Dallas wanted a gangster so they finally got one. They didn't know what to do. Them niggas over there pretending like they like that. Yella Beezy rapping about unaliving niggas. Trap Boy Freddy rapping about unaliving niggas. Y'all turning some shit the fuck up. And Mo3 knowing, bitch, y'all not like that. Y'all ain't touching shit. That's why now he got to come out and say, I do my own work, do your homework. I'm not like y'all niggas. I think Mo3 got caught up into really trying to be better than them and show people that them niggas was fucked up all the way around the board without saying too much. I think people's always think, oh, Mo3 was snitching in songs. I think it was a lot more that Mo3 could have put in them motherfucking songs that he did not. I think it was a hell of a lot more that he could have said that he didn't. He just kept it with relatable shit and shit to piss you niggas off. I think Mo3 was the nigga that was holding the mirror up and making them niggas face their own fucking demons, and they couldn't handle it. So Mo3 had to drop the mirror and become the fucking demon itself. Like, bitch was down. Fuck all this here. I really wish he would have focused on other things outside of these niggas in Dallas. But they say it's already written. It is what it is, and it ain't what it was. You just gotta learn how to move on. We keep going. Salute, Duke. I saw you in the building.
I don't want to, even though I've said negative things about Yella Beezy, he shouldn't be on trial for this murder. Trap Boy Freddy, if you've never made a statement.
You know what? Let me say that too. Thank you. Adjusted Fate. I think that's a huge piece right there. They have Yella Beezy. I think it's the body cam footage, whatever it is. But when they're talking to him in the hospital, where he does want justice, but then when they tell him who they think shot him, being that of Sean G and Mo3, now he don't want to cooperate no more. They're right there alone to me show motive. Now that he know the name, he like, nah, fuck it. I don't want to cooperate no more. So to me, that would look like you didn't want to cooperate with the police no more. You wanted to take matters into your own hand and get street justice. I think that would show motive to the jury. But again, I'm no legal expert or analyst.
Or you're not involved in any kind of way, then your name should not be being brought up in anything that they got going on. Your name should not be, they shouldn't be they're submitting motions right now for confessions and to expose snitches. Keywan White know what's going on. You know, this carries over from the feds. The little boys that was in the feds know about paperwork. You state babies don't know nothing about it. You street niggas don't know nothing about the federal paperwork. Y'all are missing the ball. Now, boom, let's stay right there. The feds will question you. It's called a debrief or a proffer. Why is Trap Boy Freddy not lined up with this? How was your homeboy going through this by himself? Did you help pay for that lawyer? Let me know something. I want to say certain things, but I can't jump the gun and say those yet. Allegedly, my source says that Trap Boy Freddy has been working for years. It's something going on with his mother as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dallas. How do I know that? Trap Boy Freddy has been.
Hold on, let me run it back. He's there according to his source. Trap Boy Freddy has been working for years. Salute Lou back in the building. And they said something going on with his mother. What the fuck? His mama? Do y'all remember in the beginning what happened with Trap Boy Freddy mama? Anybody remember what happened with Trap Boy Freddy mama? Anybody remember that? Anybody remember what happened with Trap Boy Freddy mama in the very beginning of this whole Mo3 story unfolding? Since some jurors probably fixing to get paid in this trial, and you know that, Divine, I thought about that too. I just really want them to switch venues. I really do. And then you got to think about this. Who's the person that's in charge of picking the jurors? Let me look it up. Who's the person that's in charge of picking the jurors? Jurors for a M trial are chosen by the judge, the prosecutor, and defense attorney. Okay, well, I feel a little bit better. So the defense attorney, yep, they could go ahead and pay their people. The prosecutors, They could go ahead and pick their people. So if that's the, I didn't know that. And you got the judge who may or may not be Granny's friend. So we might have a hung jury. That's what it's called, right? When it's an undecided decision and then the decision just kind of goes to the judge. Is that how that go? Oh no. Wait, let me see. It says the process begins when the court clerk sends notices called jury summons to a list of potential jurors randomly drawn from voter registration from the court clerk. Oh hell no, I don't know. Girl, it's the who picked the it's the court clerk. If that's the case, I don't trust that. The granny worked for the clerk. The granny was the clerk of court for 20 to 30 years. Or no, I don't trust that baby. Yes. So, in the beginning, him and Stephen, like in the beginning, they was saying that Trap stepdaddy was a cartel man. Did they said that Trap mama? She made a post on Facebook. It's on his Lowdown channel somewhere, where she basically was defending Trap Boy and Freddie. Not only was she defending Trap Boy and Freddie, but she, in so many words, she basically said that Trap was behind or had something to do with the unalivenable 3. I think she said that in my own terms. She said, "That's right, baby. That's what you do." In her Facebook post. But there's also a friend of Trap Boy Freddie's mama who said that Trap Boy Freddie mama and her had a phone conversation where she admitted to her that Trap had something to do with the unalivenable 3. That's what I was trying to see. That if y'all remember that part.
Been working for years. It's something going on with his mother as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dallas. How do I know that? Something going on with his mother as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dallas. How do I know that? Trap Boy Freddie has been working for years. And we're trying to get to the bottom of it, because until a person is convicted, nothing comes out. The person that was in the trap house with Trap Boy Freddie personally contacted me and told me Trap Boy Freddie's who popped him. There's no way you can go back and forth.
So the dude who's he's alleging that the dude who paperwork that we had, or Ratchet had anyway, he said that he actually talked to the dude. And the dude like, yeah, it's Trap. Trap did that shit to me. They come in and each side gets so many strikes. Like how they did Carmelo Kid in defense, saved the last 3 strikes to the end. He got an all-white jury.
That individual got brought to the feds. The federal prosecutors would have brought Trap Boy Freddie in for conspiracy. They said there was 3 snitches on that case, confidential informants. They never released the names. You would have to go get the discovery to find out, and they will redact the names and black it out. Trap Boy Freddie is moving how he's supposed to move.
Oh, let me say this. So somebody was telling me that quite possibly the name that's redacted on the witness list in the Moultrie case, they were saying that, Sin, do you think that's John Wiley Price? Is he going to be the one that's going to come in and talk about the money? I don't know how true it is, but I just wanted to present it to y'all. That's why I brought his name up earlier, but I couldn't remember where I was going with the story. And you've been doing a very good job, Madam O, because you got clips that I've never seen before. The Jousty clip, the Key Talk Media one that I kind of swiped from you yesterday. Sorry for that. That's some shit I never seen before. So you've been doing a really good job. And I shared you out, and I had everybody come over there and troll you the other day. We was putting hashtag no naturals in the chat. Trying to run your numbers up over there, baby. But salute to you. Very good job.
I keep letting y'all know that all these brick niggas that made it all these years, they didn't make it because they move good. They made it because they give up information. Chapo showing y'all that. El Mayo, these guys, the Mexican cartels will tell on their enemies over and over again, and they're still accepted by their homies because of money, power, and respect. Same thing with Trap Boy Freddie with y'all. Yella Beezy should not be on trial for this murder. He was protecting his life and liberty. This person was eventually going to unalive him. But
now he's talking about Mo3. He's saying that Yella Beezy should not be on trial for this M because he was protecting his life. And again, this is something that we've heard quite a few times. I found one last night from Let me know when you run it, madam, or I will be there, hopefully.
But the judicial system doesn't understand the streets. The police not doing their job in the hood. So you got to take matters into your own hands. Correct me if I'm wrong. Free Yella Beezy, man. I honestly hope he beat this case.
Damn. Damn, Trilla said he hope he beat it. You know, and I'm conflicted when people say stuff like that. You know, I'm gonna always be me get comfort my bed. I'm always gonna be team Mo3. That's the home team. That's what I'm riding with. It is what it is. I'm always gonna be team Mo3. But I have looked at it from Yella Beezy's point of view too. But hey, honey love, it's the mind. Okay, yeah, I saw when y'all was saying it was the sun. But how are we gonna say that Yella had to protect himself, Trap had to protect himself by getting rid of Mo3, right? Well, what about Mo3 protecting Roy Lee? Thank you, Pooh 1180. Thank you, Pooh. I think people always forget about that. I think people forget that Mo3 was defending Roy Lee. I think people forget that. Mo3 team wasn't that big. Don't forget he had to steal number 7 from the other side. Remember, number 7 started off as an op. Anybody remember that? Since you brought up number 7, Madam O. Number 7 started off as an op. Mo3 stole him from the ops. Mo3 team wasn't that big. Roy Lee was simply saying that while y'all going hard on, remember, this is a time where they didn't want to accept Mo3. Remember, you got the 94. It's so much going on that they trying to sit up there and play on Mo3, knowing he's talented, knowing he's this, knowing he's that. They playing on a man. And then you got Yella Beezy, who's being accepted, who's being praised, who's being overly popularized from a place that he not about Oak Cliff, where he not even from Oak Cliff. So all Roy Lee was saying is, why y'all can't give my little youngster Mo3 a chance? The same chance y'all gave Yella Beezy. Yella Beezy repping Oak Cliff. At least Mo3 telling y'all the truth about where he from. So why we gotta do that to him? Thank you, Cosmo. Like, damn. No, I don't think that's our honey. Our honey got a wrench. I don't know. Send it now, you go run it. Yeah, send it over. I'll run it. Absolutely. Thank you. I was trying to give you some shine. I was trying to send people to your page, but if you want to send it, that's fine. I appreciate it. That's it. And the next thing you know, Roy Lee is jumped in the club. Roy Lee is set up, ambushed, in the hospital. Got to get back to work. Now he got blood clots. Now he's deceased. The very next day, Mo3 go slide on him. 3 o'clock, I got a phone. What did you say? 3 o'clock, I got a phone call and my dog died, but I'm knowing. I've been plotting all morning how I'm going to smoke him. The very next day. And then this is another thing I want to ask y'all too. So remember, y'all tell me in the comments so I can make it make sense for all of us. Or we can make it make sense together. Where was Yella Beezy coming from when he got shot on the tollway? Can anybody type that in the chat? Where was Yella Beezy coming from when he was, I'm going to just call it ambush, when he was ambushed on the tollway? Where was he coming from? Adjusted Face say Yella is a sacrifice for these GRC boys to save themselves. They offered up Trap as well, but he ducked an indictment so far. Thank you. So we all in agreement that Yella Beezy was coming from the club, right? Now, seeing as though how these Dallas people move, when Mo3 was unalive, they say your homeboy died, we gonna pop bottles, right? So can somebody tell me what was going on at that club that night? Was that the popping bottles that Roy Lee was unalive? What was the night at the club? That's what came to my mind. I said, well, damn. I wonder if they was at the club celebrating the demise of Roy Lee. I don't think we ever thought about it like that. And Dallas ain't never said nothing. What was going on at the club that night that they knew? Because you got to think about this too. What was going on at the club that night that they knew for a fact Yella Beezy was going to be there? But if you get a phone call, yeah, Roy Lee dead, we going to pop bottles. Or we all can't meet up. Because remember, Roy Lee died unexpectedly. So shit, we going to pop this shit tomorrow, bitch. All right, we all going to meet up tomorrow. And then word passed around. We popping bottles. Roy Lee died. You sure? Yeah, that nigga dead. You sure he dead? That nigga dead. We popping bottles tomorrow. Shit, we gotta by tomorrow morning we'll know whether he dead or not. Tomorrow morning come and all of a sudden it's everywhere. Roy Lee is unalive. All right, bet. Yep, it's confirmed. I just saw it on Channel 4, bitch. We popping bottles tonight. Y'all meet me at the spot. Everybody go out. Motherfuckers have drinks. Feeling untouchable. They feeling like the motherfucking king. They feeling like that nigga. Rainwater always had bitches that work in the club. Mo3 got a couple hoes working the club. The janitor has admitted that she worked in the fucking club. And then she danced for Yellow and his homeboys. Was she at the Roy Lee after party too? We don't know. They got the bitches passing to see if Yella Beezy G-Wagon's outside. Yep, they see the G-Wagon. Cool. Yeah, he just left. You sure? Yeah, we see that nigga. We pulling out right behind him now. Change the whip and the license plate. Now we in a fucking green pickle van, courtesy of Sean G. Courtesy of Sean G. Sean G older than Mo3. Sean G probably talking to 3. Yeah, this it right here, 3. You about to catch a body. How you feel, man? Man, they wrong for what they did. They wrong. That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. Pull onside him. Pull onside him. Get closer. 3 almost caught his first body. But he made that nigga flip cool. That's fine. Shit, what he say? Watch that call flip shit. Fuck it, I'm on keep rolling. I'm on some more shit. All right, him down. Let me see who I got next. Let's go ahead and check Yellow off the list. We coming to trap next. Now the fucking green pickle van probably spun back around to go back to the club the way when Trap Boy Freddie left. We don't know who I was at the club that night. What was the night at the club? I need to know what the theme was for the club. Do anybody know? Oh my goodness. If Beezy walks free, highly likely his days will be numbered, if you know what I mean. Streets won't feel that. Well, they've been letting him get away this long, so we don't know. He might just be heavily protected. After Mo3 flipped him, allegedly, I'm pretty sure he probably got PTSD and some more shit. Remember, Granny said he went got a bulletproof car after that. Can y'all tell me who in the Mo3 sector have a bulletproof car? And this person has admitted this on live, so I don't think I'm just up here spilling the beans or just bringing shit to the board that ain't already been on the board. Who in the not the Mo3 story, who in the Mo3 sector have a bulletproof car? Let me see if y'all know. Sean G. No, Sean G can't afford no bulletproof car. Somebody else. Who in the Mo3 sector have a bulletproof car? Girl, that was my hair cousin, Madam O. Skull. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean Smith. Skull. Skull has admitted several times that he have a bulletproof car. We clear on it, right? Skull. I don't know about that ATP. Rain should have a bulletproof car if he don't have one. I said in the Mo3 sector, not the Mo3 story. The Mo3 sector. The person in the story, the person in the Mo3 sector have a bulletproof car is Skull. Let me ask y'all another question. If you want to bulletproof your ride, Or if you come into the city and you need a bulletproof ride, who is the nigga that you hit up? Do anybody know the answers to that? If you need to bulletproof your car, who do you go to? If you're visiting Dallas and you need a bulletproof vehicle, who would you rent one from? Anybody know? I talked to y'all about this before. So Skull's '08 Camry is bulletproof. I don't know about Skull having an '08 Camry. I seen Skull 2 times, I think. And he did not have no Camry. That bitch had a nice little car. Yeah, Trap Boy Freddy. One of Trap Boy Freddy's businesses is bulletproofing. He have a whole like a little not Uber, but like a whole little concierge thing. No, it's Trap. If you go to Dallas and you need to rent a car and you want it to be bulletproof, Trap is the man that you need to check in with. Trap did an interview. I played it on this channel before where he talked about it. He said a lot of these niggas be coming into the city. Could y'all stop talking about scoring the '08 Camry? Pay attention. That's how we get distracted, and this is how we fucking misinformation and forget shit. Trap did an interview. He said all these artists was coming to the city. He needed a way to lock in with them. All right, boom. Y'all using my cars and shit. They bulletproof. I'm escorting y'all around the city and shit. Y'all riding in my shit. All right, cool. Now I need to link up with you. What else you need in the city? We got all the drugs. We gonna supply the party. What you got? The car, bulletproof car. We got all the fucking drugs. What you need? You need a blicky? We got that too. Good? All right, cool. This is what I need from you. I need you to give me a feature and do a video with me. He talked about it in the interview again. We played it over here before. But if y'all playing in the comments, now everybody done forgot. And that's why the fuck we gotta have a conversation like we having right now. Nobody gives a fuck whether Skull have an '08 Camry, or whether Skull is naked in Whataburger driveway with no car. Goddamn.
Because your homeboys alley-ooped you. The shooters, I hate when when you involved in things, the shooters, basically you owe them for the rest of your life. So there's no need to pay that $40,000 or whatever you paid. The shooter's gonna come back and back and back, and y'all forever hold these secrets. Yella Beezy can forever tell on you, and you can tell on him forever. That's why I don't even play no more. That's why I've hung up my jersey, because there's no winning in the streets. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Mr. West nigga.
All right, cool. We done with that one. So let me say this too. Madam O salute. I see you sent the video from MHB that I told everybody. What's up, Savage Queen? I told everybody to Trap have a lot of businesses, girl. A lot. I told everybody to do some homework and to go watch when MHB pressed Rainwater. I didn't want to play it on this channel because I know MHB strikes, and they went over there live and told a man that I had struck his page. So I do not want to play his content for those purposes. However, thank you for sending me this other video. Girl, this video is 1 hour long. Moultrie manager Brandon Rainwater senses robbery. Tonight we will have a special guest, Mr. Benjamin Rainwater, Moultrie's manager, discussing rivalry in the streets and how it has intensified over the years. Jump in the comments and share what's on your mind. Okay, y'all. So this dropped. Hey, T to the show. I've been saying this dropped 5 days after the unalive of the Moultrie. Oh my. Okay, well let's get into it. That was Trap 18 wheelers behind 3 allegedly. They're not on that a whole hour. No problem. We're about to run it. Let me go put it up over here. If you're just not tuning in and you have not hit the like button and subscribe, please make sure that you do. When I'm trying to pull this video up, y'all do me a favor, speak to your neighbors in the chat. Drop some positive thoughts in the comments. And I don't want to hear nothing about Skull motherfucking Camry. At this point, I don't even want to hear nothing about Cam talk too much. Y'all got me so pissed off talking about this motherfucking '08 Camry. It don't have nothing to do with nothing. All right, we got it queued up. Under the Copyright Act of 1976, video and audio will be used educational, reactionary purposes, fair use is in effect. Jordan. Jordan, we still talking about this oil Camry, huh? Stop 6 you, it's late. Here you been at. All right, let's see if stories have changed over time. Let's see what we got going.
Even before that. So, you know, it's this.
Girl, I thought that was Woo at the bottom of the screen. The lady at the bottom looked like Woo. The one on the top right, she looked like what's the lady name, y'all? What's my girl name? The old lady. She be drunk and going off on everybody. Not Gina. It's the older lady. I can see her avatar and everything. Think I forgot her name. Her. And then the other two ladies, they look like they dykes. The one with the glasses on, she looked like Quatita, the one with the glasses and the dreads. And the other lady with the purple on looked like Cooling. Girl, let me find out this Sherry Berry. Thank you. Yay. So bottom is Woo. Top right is Sherry Berry. Left hand side is Cooling and Quatita. Girl, this the Mo3 sector before the Mo3 sector. Girl, let me find out these characters have been playing multiple roles. Girl, they got Sherry Berry or girl. Let me see what Rainwater pop up will be out. Now, this Rainwater number 7. Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Pretty good. Like we
Now, immediately clicking on here and watching this here, I want y'all to notice body language. Give me a second. Let me do this a little different today. Let's do this a little bit different so we can really pay attention and get into it. Number 7 body language is definitely off. And I want to ask a question. So we have Rainwater on the witness list. We have Sean G on the witness list. We have Keela on the witness list. If nothing else, I feel like these 3 people are on the witness list because they were the last ones to talk to Mo3. But don't forget, number 7 also was one of the last people to talk to Mo3 before he was unalive. Let me say it again. Don't forget, allegedly, number 7 was also one of the people who talked to Mo3 before he was unalive. Why isn't number 7 a state's witness? Why isn't he on the witness list? Or is he on there and we just don't know his real name? MHB, is that you, want to link? Come on. Because we have already been up here almost 2 hours, baby. Come on, get on up here. I got things to do. Hey, Taryn. Oh, that's New Eric King. Oh, girl, I thought that was MHB. My babe. Girl, New Eric King.
we said earlier, we want to send our condolences to you guys, you know, the whole family, everybody in his whole circle.
Yes, man. But this number 7, he signed him 4 months ago. And,
Say it again. We couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
this other artist, number 7, Mo3 had signed him about 4 months ago.
This another artist, number 7. Mo3 had signed him like 4 months ago. Look how Rain talking. Rain talking like a little bitty baby. New Eric King, Missy. Oh Lord, you about to play with me? I already know you about to play. Come on, get it out the baby. Hello.
I'm just coming up saying hi. I ain't going that.
Oh, it is you. Hey, MHB. We thought you was New Eric King. Well, I thought it was you. They talking about it was New Eric King.
Oh, this internet. Right.
What's up? How you been?
I'm just working.
Huh?
I said working. I'm chilling. I was just
I
coming
heard
up saying
that.
what's up, man. Coming up saying what's
Well,
up, was all.
we just chilling, breaking this down. How do you feel about everything that's going on, MHB? Do you think Yella has a chance of walking, or do you think they have enough to slam him?
Oh, he going to jail. They ain't no sense about that. He going to
Gotcha.
jail. This what people don't understand. Now, like for Hernando Govan, all they stuff was a cash transaction. Yella Beezy actually sent his money to the police bank account. That alone is enough proof. You sent the hit money to the police.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I really need no more proof after you done sent the money you paid to hit us to the police bank account. That alone is way more than enough evidence. That's concrete evidence right there. You did it. You ain't no getting out of that.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Absolutely, I agree with that. And what you think about Sean G and Rain? Well, let me just go with Rainwater, because I keep telling everybody to go back and watch when you had got a hold of him in the beginning. Do you think Rainwater still has something to do with it, or do you think he don't?
Oh yeah, he definitely had something to do with it. I just want to know why, because Sean G never answered that question. What did they talk to him about at the hospital? Why would he get picked up by the police when Mo 3 gets ran down on? And one of the witnesses did say it was another dude on that bridge with a gray hoodie, a big 280-pound dude or something like that with a rifle. That's what one of the witnesses said.
280 pounds.
And I think that was Sean. Why, Sean? Why you don't? Out of all these people, besides, and I understand Keywan there, but out of Mo 3 people, why would the detectives need to come talk to you about what happened to Mo 3? Out of all people.
Well, according to Cap and Keith, because he had been working with them and snitching. So they were like, well, let's just go pick our little informant up here, let us know what's going on.
And he's probably a snitch too. I don't put nothing past Sean G, but yeah, Sean G scandalous too, man. So I'm just sitting in the bushes watching though, saying handle his business.
I appreciate you. MHB don't say you're welcome or nothing. He just drop down and get the head. It's not okay. Let me look again. I hope it didn't go to the wrong one. All right. Well, this is the first one, and then go to the second one. Go out and then go back to the messages. All right, let's get to it, guys and girls.
Wow. Okay. His name is number 7?
Yeah, number 7.
All right. Nice to meet you, number 7. I'm telling you, man, you had the greatest to bring you on, Mo 3. He was something else. He was amazing.
Well, look.
Keep watching and let you know.
Well, ladies, I'm going to let y'all go ahead and ask Mr. Rainwater any questions that y'all want to ask him.
I will say this. Dallas showed up for Mo 3. I was not a part of that march downtown Dallas. I'm a little bit older. I can't be out there marching with you young folks. But I was watching live, and I had some family members that marched for him. So again, like my co-host said, we do send our condolences. My heart is breaking for him because
it's Sherry Berry for me. Now that we have a stab. Oh, we got 333 people in the chat. Y'all drop some gorilla emojis in the chat. Long live 3. Long live 3. It's Sherry Berry for me. Sherry Berry is up there with her robe clenched tight. She got her pen taking notes, biting her lip, turning her neck and her head, baby. She just up there like she getting ready to, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me teach these little youngsters something. Wow.
he was young and he was up and coming. He was just now starting his life. My son is 27, so Mo 3 was just a year older than him. So it touched me in many ways. Another young black man has lost his life.
All right, ma'am. God damn, these bitches.
Mo 3, I do my business. Mo 3 owned all his masters. So
amen.
Yes.
Yeah, so his kids will be okay for quite a while. They probably start at 18, but yeah, Mo 3 he owned all his masters.
Okay. Mo 3 owned all his masters. Ty from Texas. Salute. Mr. 843. Everybody that's popping out. Lashball. Salute y'all.
That's where a lot of artists make mistakes. You know,
that's where they make the biggest mistake.
Yeah,
not owning and
definitely
being able to own their own work.
Smart move, definitely.
Yeah.
How did you?
It's the lady at the top for me, y'all. Y'all gotta. You sped it up. it's her right here. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse moving or not. I hope y'all can. But it's her right here for me, girl. She one of the people I don't never want to get in trouble, and she got to be the person to decide my fate, baby. She just ready to fuck something up.
How did you end up becoming his manager? How did y'all paths cross?
I've been in this business for a while since I got out of jail in 2013, and a week after I got out of jail, it's this girl. She kept playing a girl named Crystal. She kept playing Mo3 over again. So I said, call him. So she called him, and I pulled up on him. He was sleeping in the car, and told me he had and we went straight to the studio. And at the time I was on house arrest, so I only stayed for about an hour. I'm sitting there listening to him, and finally I had to leave. So after that day, we've been rocking ever since. Like we talk to each other every day.
Okay, so in hearing that, do y'all think Rain's story has changed? Now this is what I told her. I think this is 5 days after the unaliving of Mo3. This is still fresh. Do y'all feel like Rain's story has changed any? In my opinion, it has not. It sounds the same. And also, pay attention to number 7.
Like 3 times like the last 5-6 years.
Nice. Absolutely nice. What did y'all record then? Or did you record anything that in the studio then?
Yeah, the first song was called Thing on Me. And it's on his first album, The Shot is the
Nice.
And yeah, that's what he went in there recorded.
He said the rest is history.
All
right.
I'm gonna tell you, my favorite was Everybody Ain't Your Friend.
I think that's a lot of people.
That was mine.
Yeah.
Francis, you have any questions for him?
I was gonna say, I'm like Cynthia. I'm not gonna sit here and say I know the music. I'm older.
Look, he go Sherry Berry with a little attitude.
I guess I'm not into like the day rap, but the question that I actually have is, what was he like as a person, like a friend, a father? You know.
He was a great person. He had a big heart.
Yeah.
That's the image of Mo3. And but at the end of the day, he had a great heart.
Yeah.
Like he liked to give. He liked to give.
Thank you, Madam O.
He got excited about his kids. When I started seeing him have kids, I seen a different side. So at first, when I first met him, Mo3 was a little selfish because he never had it.
Right.
Like and he lost a lot of friends because of that. But at the end of the day, I stayed behind him and took up for him because I knew he didn't know. So his spirit was going. His big spirit was going. And so tight, like Mo3 was so tight. Like had all this money, he was buy some fake shoes. You know what I'm saying? But like,
you say he would buy fake shoes even though he had a lot of money.
Yeah, fake.
Nothing wrong with that.
He went tight. He was just being responsible.
That's right.
And so we hearing Rain talk about this in a different light, right? And I want to point this out because y'all know I'm always on Rain A's, always. But I want to point this out because I've heard Jassy reiterate these same things like, Rain talk about how the man was out there wearing fake clothes and that. Who talk about their friend like that? But when you hear him talking to these older women respectfully, a calm manner, calm demeanor, whatever you want to call it, and he's saying the same thing, it's perceived and I think taken a little bit more better. He just saying, I understood Mo3. I know he never had it before. So now that he got it, he want to hold on to every dollar that he have. Like, this nigga so cheap, bro. He had enough to go buy a real pair of Gucci shoes, a real Louis Vuitton belt. But he still bought the knockoffs because he still wanted to hold on to that money. He didn't want to lose that money because it's something that he never had. Not that much anyway. So when he said like that, I can wholeheartedly understand it. He was Taste My Fitness state. He was an informant then. LOL. Mo3 was his assignment when he first got out. That's how he always came up with the money, tricking Mo3 like he was doing some gangster-ish. I've had that. I don't know if you have concrete evidence of that. Taste My Fitness, but I said that too. It's a video of them in a barbershop, and Rain is in a chair, and Rain literally reminded me of somebody that worked for law enforcement. He literally looked like an informant to me in that video. And I was like, what the fuck am I watching? But anyhow, he did just say that he had just got out of jail. He was on an ankle monitor. Crystal, a girl named Crystal, let him hear Mo3's music. He was like, call a nigga. Now, how the fuck do Crystal know Mo3? But anyway, Crystal calls Mo3, link with Rainwater. Rainwater, they go to the studio. He can only stay for an hour because he on house arrest, whatever the fuck. He got to be back on the monitor. He got to be back home. And the first song that they did was called "That Keep That Thing On Me" or something like that.
Right, especially when you have, your kids and stuff.
Kids.
That means money didn't make him.
Well, I was gonna say, well, he was saying that was before he had kids.
Even
But one saying that I like that he said I might be the brokest nigga around, but what he say? My pocket,
but my heart is bigger than my pockets.
My heart is bigger than my pockets.
Girl, I swear that's Quatita. That's Quatita if she was a dyke.
Yeah.
But what's up with them two at the time? They're in a relationship or what, madam? What we got going on with them?
Yeah, he was selfish before he had kids, and I ain't say he was tight. He didn't want to spend, but when he had them kids, I watched him. Like, you gotta do something now. You do for the kids. So them kids, first people that he just started spending unlimited money on. Like he cared about the kids.
It's the girl name on the screen. Now we could call this Tatiana Bible or Titiana Bible. I don't know, but it's just a crazy stuff. I had to point that out.
So is it true that he slept in his car and he was homeless?
Oh yeah, I seen him. Like that's what he did. He slept in his car for a while until we started really making some money because I didn't have the money and the revenue to make it. I just knew I had this artist that game. I used to tell my mom, I was like, Mom, I got this artist. I'm fresh out of jail, so I got this artist. She's like, well, stop telling about that artist. You know, get you a job.
Like a mama.
Mo3, she out get Mo3 name wrong. It just make me so mad, piss me off.
What's she called?
Yeah, so finally, years later, she understood, man.
Yeah.
Damn, so I get what you're saying. You say it feel like a more intimate experience with him. Yeah, because he knew to the internet, so he could put his feelings out there, not knowing. That's crazy. So Rain, he's getting more intimate. He's getting more personal. Rain is saying he telling his mama, "Stay, mama, I got this artist." His mama like, "Bitch, you need to get a fucking job now. Get you a job. Yeah, you just came home. Be living off me. Get you a job. I'm gonna put your ass the fuck up out of here. Why you don't have no money? This artist about to blow up, mama. Just believe in me. Believe in me. I'm gonna be the biggest manager that you ever seen." I told y'all I had a conversation with Rainwater Mama before. I haven't told y'all that story. Very sweet woman. When I tell y'all, she might be watching in the bushes. Salute to Mama Rain. The total opposite of what y'all see Rain acting like on here. Very sweet woman. And she's a woman of God. And if I never told y'all the story good, I ain't gonna tell it to y'all right now. If I had told it to y'all, then I told it to y'all. But one thing she did say was that she praying for me. That's one thing she did say. Now, I don't know how to take that. I don't know if she praying for me because she knew her son is a snake. I don't know, but she told me some very encouraging things among some other things. Very sweet lady. Salute to her.
Does he have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, he got he's a immediate brother. He got a brother Corey, and he got I think he have another brother and sister on his dad's side.
Oh, okay.
He has a song out that he sung, and he was saying this is how a thug or a gangster says a prayer to God.
Yeah.
You know that song? He was at home on the counter, and he was singing that song.
Oh, yeah,
that's the song that touched me the most, because basically what he was saying, regardless to my lifestyle, I still have a relationship with Christ, is what I took from it.
Yeah, like look, the last 2 months he been talking about lately. Like a lot of songs, like it'd be amazing because like he was talking about God a lot the last 2 months.
So it's safe to say that he was a spiritual person.
Yeah, he was spiritual. He just didn't know how to. He was raised in the church, but he had this gangster side of him. But at the end of the day, like he was very spiritual in religions, but he knew he believed in something, and that was the bottom line.
So do you think that people just judge him because of his past criminal history, and they didn't really get to know the real Mo3?
Yeah, but if you didn't it like how he was, if you was a Mo3 fan, then you understand that he had so many different personalities. Like, he had so many personalities, and his songs throughout the years, like the church and all the other songs, like I mean, you can hear the struggle in him, then you can hear the guy that was being branded in him for years, and then you can also hear the gangster side of the stories that he had to go through. Our Mo3 raps with stories. Like people really don't. Like if we said ate McDonald's every day in the studio, he had nothing to rap about because he was rapping. He only rapped about what was going on.
So I think that's very important. Salute Illis. Only 1, 2, 3 salute. Chuck it like salute. I think this is very important when to note because Rainwater is talking about the ideology behind Mo3's songs. He said that all Mo3 songs are stories. He said we sat in the studio and ate McDonald's all day. Mo3 had nothing to rap about. He really had to go out and have these experiences or think about the experiences that he had. And then now, he can come to the studio. He has something to talk about. I think that's important when we have this upcoming trial and they're talking about lyrics that can be used, lyrics that can't be used. I think that it was very important for us to get as many Mo3 songs in it as we could because that would be a way for Mo3 to tell his own story, even though he's no longer here with us.
By the time.
Nice.
Yep. Any stories, any song that you heard that you know that was like a story that was going on at the time. So
any song or story that you hear, then you know that's what was going on at that time. Let me slow it down a little bit so we could catch everything.
That's the way he did it. Like at one point in time, I was scared for him to get too much money because his raps wouldn't be the same.
What is a good sound advice that you would give to up and coming rappers that are fans of Mo3's?
That's a dumbass question. Y'all look at Cortita. Cortita is the one with the glasses and the dreads at the top. Cortita up there looked at Cool and like, what the fuck this stupid old just said? Girl, Woo is asking all the wrong questions. There will be no flirting with prize in the chat.
What is a good sound advice that you would give to up and coming rappers that are fans of Mo3's?
Look how she looked at Cool. Bitch, what? Fuck is you talking about? There should be no flirting in the chat. We are not here for that. We are here to talk about what we here to talk about. What's the title? What happens if Yella Beezy walk? Shit.
I mean, this the advice though, because Mo3 is super bad. His homeboys Roy Lee. Mo3 loves some Roy Lee, and when Roy Lee died, it hurt Mo3 so.
Rainwater is yet again. No, you don't, Price. Rainwater is yet again still talking about Roy Lee. When our partner Roy Lee died, that really hurt Mo3. No, it's not cool and check it like you came in late. I gave everybody on here an identity so we could identify them when we need to break some shit down. At the top left, you have Coolin Quatita. Top right, you have Sherry Berry. Bottom right, we have Lady Wu.
I mean, everybody, you gotta keep pushing and believing something. If you just rapping, and I mean, I always told them, you want to be just a rapper or you want to be legendary.
Yes.
Because you always say be legendary. So, I mean, he paid the price for a lot of stuff that was going on that could have been avoided, like a lot of the unnecessary stuff that was going on.
I say he did say that he looked up to you and that you were the one who kept him in line a lot of times. That's what he said.
Yeah. I took the hard job. I had to try to keep him in line. Like, I had to. I wake up. It was a tough job. I wake up before I go to sleep. I got to spray it, and like morning, like I was with him when he was driving. Like I heard it out.
Rainwater audio is so horrible.
That was my job to call him sleep and call him every. He's saying, and I was so close to him, like a life coach. I remember his first child having. I remember the first time he went to a funeral for a homeboy of his, a friend of his. So I understand the pain that was involved in his life.
Came through in his music. I saw that he said that, I think it was during an interview that he did with Flaunt, that he wanted to send it, and his music was really oriented in him sending a message. He wants people to listen and to hear and to feel something. So that's definitely. It definitely translates in his music.
All his friends, and I watched the walk. And they said everybody's your friend, everybody ain't your partner. Just he just so like he meant that all his friends left. He ain't have very many friends left around him. So when he went in the studio and did that, like he always sent the message. Just listen to it. He sent the message. Sometimes he rapped about stuff that he went wrong. Like, you know, and like he talked about he talked about a girl giving him STD long years ago. And so I wish somebody listen to some of them stories so they don't have to repeat the same thing that he went through.
That's right.
I mean, I know.
Well, here goes Sherry Berry, baby. I love you, more prize.
That when you're doing great things, you know, you accumulate, quote unquote, what they call haters. So, like, was there anybody that he was actually like bumping heads with?
Yeah, it was a group.
Go ahead.
It was a group of individuals that they had problems.
Yeah. I think I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize.
I didn't think it was gonna ever be that serious.
It was a group of individuals that he had problems with. I didn't think it was gonna be that serious. And notice how Rain got the hoodie on over his head, like he in great morning now.
That he get killed.
Yeah.
So too far. Yeah, that's why do you think that there's so much rivalry in the rap industry or music industry?
It's competition.
Yeah.
It's competition in this generation right now. It wasn't no older people or no OGs to talk, sit down and talk with everybody, get them to talk and get them to come together. Because right now, these young rappers got more money than the OGs did.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, let me say this. So could one of Rain's motivating factors be his mama? Because I'm trying to put everything into perspective. I told you I look at things all the way around the board. So Rain trying to convince his mom of why he doesn't need a job because he's going to be the best manager ever. Boy, you ain't gonna manage nobody. I got an artist right now. I'm telling you, he the hottest thing. I believe in him. We gonna get this money, mama. I'm gonna make you proud. Don't worry about it. So think about trying to prove to your mom, because at some point I knew his mom saw that his hard work paid off. I'm sure at some point his mama was like, you know what, Rain, baby, you made mama proud. You don't need a job. I like your little artist. What's his name again? Melvin. I like Melvin, baby. You know? And then y'all moving on to accomplish these great things. Just, you know, and then all of a sudden, your artist died. What the fuck do you go back home and tell your mama? Shit, we don't know. Rain might have had to move back in with his mama, girl. We don't know what's going on.
And on social media, you know, you can cut out all these labels and all of that, you know, make your money just through social media.
You don't need the dope boys to give you money no more because somebody got money than the dope boys that been hustling for years. And so it was just all the rappers, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nobody around that had guidance for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Mo3 was just lucky like me to try to keep everything on, but other situations they ain't have nobody to just keep everything.
And maybe that's what they're lacking, though. You know, like you were just saying, you know, you got to remember the OGs, they would always go and talk. You know, they became the mediators for the two, you know, the individuals that were against each other. So like you said, the young folk, they don't have that much to come in and spin because for one, they're hard-headed, they're not willing to listen.
Right.
You know, and they're not understanding that the people that's trying to tell them something have already been there and done that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I always tell my kids, hey, what y'all doing is it's not new. You know, the game has been played. Y'all just starting in the rerun, and the young folks don't get that.
Right. You're right about that.
Well, they need to realize there's enough money out there for everybody. Instead of killing each other over territory, you know, or this is my area over here, this is my spot, so I'm going to kill you. You know, that's stupid to me because I mean, at the end of the day, it's not none of ours.
No.
Right. Be shared anyway, so you know that part is just really ridiculous.
And I wish that these rappers would just, you know, show this younger generation how they grind to get the fancy cars and the jewelry.
Yeah,
show that. And one thing I have to say about Mo3 though that I like is that he went out to the homeless. He would hand out money. He would give back. He would go and pay people's rent. You know, he gave back to the community, and I really admire that about him.
I know we spoke about his kids and things like that. Have y'all talked to his mom? Is his mom and his immediate family okay?
Yeah, they're okay. They're okay.
That's good.
I had talks with them. They're okay.
Good. I had a question. Who did he most want to like collaborate with?
Boosie.
I figured that. But he did he?
Yeah, he did. That's
so that's
Okay.
that's it for him, right? That was it.
Anybody else or just Boosie?
What? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Boosie. When it felt like he accomplished everything in the world.
Yeah, that's who he looked up to the most. I know.
And Mo3 wasn't originally from Texas, was he?
Yeah,
Straight from Dallas.
Was he from Dallas?
He was originally from McKinney. I think he moved to North Dallas. He was like he lived
in Texas. Dallas.
Hey, close to y'all.
Around my hometown. That's my stomping ground up there, Sherman, Texas.
I was going to say, and then
oh my fucking God, how boring is this?
What was that? What was it? Yesterday, a couple of days ago, if not today, that Boosie was at Big T Bazaar, and he got shot.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was looking at that today earlier.
Wait, I was trying to catch rainwater response on it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And he got shot.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was looking at that today earlier. It came across my screen. I was looking at that, and then they just had a rapper from New York that was over in Houston that got shot. Somebody attempted to rob them at a Walmart.
All of it's crazy, absolutely crazy.
Then we had one here in town, here in Bryan, that was he was a well-known rapper around here locally, and he was just killed last week.
Wow.
You know, and
wait, what?
Here in Bryan, that was he was a well-known rapper around here locally, and he was just killed last week.
Wow.
You know, and the crazy thing is he got killed on his feet. He had just proposed to his kid's mother.
Wow.
On her birthday, and he was killed on her birthday.
I will say this. I wish you nothing but the best. As the producer, I wish you nothing but
the producer. Who told her that?
Well, I hope you fly as high as your heart can go. Let nothing or nobody hold you back, because you are destined for greatness. If you keep your nose grounded to the ground, you ain't got no way to go but up. And that goes for you too, number 7.
Yeah, we're gonna check his music out.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, what made Mo3's music different from everybody else's,
in your opinion?
I think he's freezing.
Benjamin, did you hear me?
Yeah, he's freezing.
Something's wrong with his audio.
Technical difficulties.
Can you hear me, Benjamin?
Benjamin, can you hear me?
That's all right.
Are you able to hear me, Mr. Benjamin?
Mr. Benjamin.
Yeah, he locking up. He's freezing.
All right.
Do he come back?
Riots and the police killing and
girl, this is the most boringest bitches I've ever seen. Shit.
Raised on that sound.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I recognize it.
I muted my mic for a minute, but you're right. If you was raised in a Southern church house, it don't matter if it was Church of Christ or Baptist. You knew that Southern sound. You right about that.
Yeah.
What's one of your most memorable moments with him?
When we signed the first deal. Let me tell y'all. For years.
Oh, thank y'all. I'm sorry. Beloved son and Mama Angela. Thank y'all.
Deal to deal. We just signed our first deal in last August.
Are you serious? Man.
Wow.
I'm sorry for that. That's me. Another person gone.
Yeah. But his music lives on. I tell you. I have another question. When the day that incident happened, and you said that you were on the phone, what did that feel like?
What
went through your mind in those moments?
Because I can only imagine.
I couldn't help him. He was asking. He was looking for my help, and I couldn't help him. You know.
I don't want you to blame yourself for any of that.
Like I couldn't.
No.
He kept saying, "Come on, come help me." I couldn't do nothing. And I can hear everything. And then I heard the paramedics come. I heard them working on them. I heard it all.
Ooh, as a mama, that hurts me.
He said you heard it all, y'all. Let's get into it. Hold on. Paramedics working on him.
I couldn't do nothing. And I can hear everything. And then I heard the paramedics come. I heard them working on them. I heard it all.
Ooh, as a mama, that hurts me.
Yeah, I heard it all.
I couldn't imagine that. I couldn't. I mean, does it help you to talk about it? When you talk about it, does it help you?
Yeah. But you know, I know he had died with peace. Yeah,
that's good.
Kids, you know, his kids ain't got to go through what he went through, and he's seen the world.
Mm-hmm.
He told me before, if he died today, he just know he had fun.
Amen.
All right.
And,
Amen.
And I believe that. He said it in one song in Preach, so I believe it.
Oh, I'm thankful.
What were your last words to him?
Where you at?
Wow. The fuck was funny about that? What was your last words, son? Where you at? Why are we laughing?
Oh, I'm thankful.
What were your last words to him?
Where you at?
Wow.
It was the last thing I said. Where you at? He kept saying, "Come on." Hey, shooting at me.
Damn.
You know, you are a strong young man to be able to sit on that camera and talk and hold yourself together the way you're doing for a fellow rapper and a friend of yours. Because I'd be boo-hooing. I was just crying on our last show. So you're a very strong man.
Yes.
Nah, he had peace. That man had peace. Everybody. That's one thing about it. He had peace. He died with peace. So, no, I try to tell everybody, don't be sad, because he died happy. I met him when he was stressed out, nowhere to stay. And I lost him when he was rich.
In more ways than money. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Well, I got two things. One, I would say to you is like, our parents said, you don't ever think that, you're at fault for not being able to hear. You were always there by his side. You know what I'm saying? You was there, through many things that he went through. Just know that when it comes a time, remember that old saying, men ain't supposed to cry.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It does not make you no less of a man. It don't make you no less of a person.
Yeah.
It frees you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It really does. It frees you from a lot of weight, The other thing that I wanted to ask was, as being his manager, like now, where do you go from here?
I'm gonna continue the legacy. He had signed number 7. He signed Dun. And so
okay.
And he ain't did a goddamn thing since.
And I think God put that in place for a reason, because they knew.
Let me get off here, y'all. Salute to everybody. I can't help wonder if those that spoke with him from John's house to the end called them to get their got your ass. So right there, Rain said 3 died rich, but his recent interview, he said died in debt. Yeah, he said that. Yep, he said that in the beginning too. Either he don't care because 3 used to punk him all the time, or it was a straight up sacrifice. Sacrifice for who? Because Rain ain't went nowhere since then, but I don't know. Come on, Jasmine. But let me get out of here, y'all. It's Sunday. The food ready. Got company. Got kids. I want to go enjoy myself. Number 7 was about to speak. Well, you got to go live and run it at him. Or I have to come back live on tomorrow. We could do a part 2 on tomorrow. But in the meantime, between time, if you have not hit the good old like button, please make sure that you do. I appreciate each and every last one of you all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. What happened if Yella Beezy walk? Reggie need to stay inside. Rain need to hide. And Sean G just need to move to Atlanta with me after they finish driving down on my watch. If you need to hit me up on the gram at City Raps. Email me, bookcincity@gmail.com. Much love to each and every last one of you all. Watch your say and judge your create. And as always, welcome to Sin City.
You are watching a master at work.
You know what? So long, farewell to you, my friend. Hello, farewell to you, my friend. Hello, hello. Bitch, keep calling my phone. Hello, and bitch, I'm calling you back. Hello, don't get mad at me, ho. Hello, because your nigga did that. Hello, a bitch, keep calling my phone. Hello, and bitch, I'm calling you back. Hello, don't get mad at me, bitch. Hello, because your nigga did that. Oh, long.